I have started 2 businesses. I've succeeded and I've failed. And I've heard from venture capitalists several times, like what you just said, we bet on jockeys, not on horses, meaning it's about the people, right? Here's my question. I read a book called Sonic Boom. It's great. And it had a quote in there from a guy, Kleiner Perkins. And he said, you know what word I avoid in investing? Pioneers. I don't want to come near pioneers because the first guy through the gate always dies. Do you believe that? It's better to be second than to be first. It's better to be MySpace or Facebook than it is to be MySpace.
No, I don't agree with that because I think if you have something great, it's great. I was a pioneer. And look where I am today.
Fuck you, McDougal.
No, I think it's a combination. It's like the perfect storm. You have to have a great idea or product. I think if it's unique, it helps. And I think that if you're a great person, it helps. You have to have somebody with passion and drive and enthusiasm. They're going to live it 24/7. That's what it takes to make a successful business.
I have a small business.
No, I have a small business. Yeah, we all know about your small business. Yeah, fuck your rules. Fuck what works for everybody else. You know, so literally the businesses do teach, and what is common knowledge statistic-wise is that you don't want to be first. You don't want to be the pioneer because you end up spending all your money and all your R&D and all your costs and research 15, 20 years in just trying to prove the concept of it. And then the guy who's second comes in and just takes the whole fucking thing.
Right.
So from a business point of view, statistics, etc.
Technically, it's correct.
That's correct. But for her, she's like, yeah, I see that. But nope, not for me. I'm followed by passion. I love this. Yeah. I don't mind being the pioneer. I don't mind wasting all the time and energy to do it.
Right.
And the FI, like, if the FI can get its game figured out right, it's got this weird unstoppable force to it of like, I just do what I want. Even if it goes against logic and stuff, I'll put in the endless energy.
Yes.
Where the TEs or the TIs, they'll be like, yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. And then they feel the pressure of, but it's not true. It's not right. It's not the best way. It doesn't make sense.
I have a small business, a media company, and what amazes me, you have folks who have great ideas, but they have no understanding of the other aspects of business. And so I believe in the phrase, stay in your lane. And so how do you advise people about, look, if you're good at this, get somebody who knows accounting, who knows marketing, because you can't do all of those things.
I think as a general rule, that's smart. But you asked me, do I agree with that? Not always necessarily, because I had a journalism background. I didn't stay in my lane. I went out of my lane and I figured it out.
Shouldn't you stay in your lane and be afraid of new? No, thanks.
No, I changed the channel. I did multiple jobs.
It is final quantities. We can't get it back in stock. And it is on 3 easy payments of $666. And the shipping and handling is free. And it says, and I'm going to hold it this way so you can read it. Let me do it right side up so you can read it this way. You can make anything happen.
I need my glasses.
It's so pretty. This is my mantra, okay? This is what I say all the time. It's like my signature saying, you can make anything happen. And I really believe that. And I've watched it in my own life, and I've watched it in others' lives, and I've watched it with my entrepreneurs who I've partnered with on Shark Tank. You can change your life. You can make anything that you want to happen at any time. And this bracelet I did with the Stellaville girls who were my entrepreneurs. We made this so that you could have it on your own wrist or give it as a gift to somebody. And they would always look down and they would know that they can make anything happen. They'd be reminded because it's important. You know, we go through life.
It's a $200 fucking bracelet. 3 easy payments of $666 or some goddamn thing. So let me do a rant first on the feminine SI bracelets.
Yes, or jewelry in general.
Oh my fucking God, feminine SI. All you feminine SIs out there. The jewelry is small and thin.
Tiny.
And then like sometimes they'll do their email fonts like really small and teensy and like just
so
little.
So you can't read it?
Yeah.
Like,
no motherfucker. SE, Mr. T, big. Make it big. Show it off. I gotta see it.
I know, what's the point of wearing something that is $200 that is like, like it's not even there.
Yeah, we definitely see that kind of. We'll look for that with people when we're typing. Like, you know, if they've got jewelry on.
It is an interesting.
You see that really thin, little fine wiry stuff with the feminine SI. But that's a good example of like NF hippie off the fucking cliff there.
Right.
You know, buy this $200 bracelet. It says
because of my me story. I thought that was kind of funny. Like, we're talking about a bracelet 1 second, and then it goes into and me and my entrepreneurs and my girls and they, you know, believe, and I really believe in this. I'm like, what are we talking about? I thought we were just selling a damn bracelet.
Oh my God.
You know, we go through life, and it's very important that you constantly are reminded of the positive things. And so this is a beautiful bracelet that you can wear anytime. You can make it tighter or looser. I'm going to try to show this myself. Whoops. Here, Jane will help me.
And I also want to point out the box.
Yes.
Because the box is gorgeous. This is my love. And that, I think, goes a long way to presenting beautiful jewelry. Okay, if I only have glasses on.
Oh, there we go. So you see here, you can take off links. You can go tighter, shorter, so it's going to fit everybody.
Give us a breakdown. That's exactly what you're saying earlier. Like, okay, some of these Gary V's are like, I know what to do with my demons. I'll just outsource the shit out of them.
Outsource them.
And that's a good example. It's like, oh, it's so easy. The ST is
yeah, you do it. You do it. I see you do it.
Yeah,
this is easy. You're like, then why aren't you making
all the billionaires are doing it, so you do it.
Right?
I'm doing what they're doing, so you do it.
I know, that's just so fucking, like, I hate those fucking bracelets. Like, how are you going to do that with one hand? It's not easy. I will tell you from my masculine TE, shit like that is not easy.
But they're also the broken clock, right twice a day type of bullshit.
Right.
Most of the time, the FIs are like, I'll take the lead, follow me, tribe, and they go right off a cliff, and everybody fucking hates them, and nobody wants to buy the thing.
Right.
But every once in a while, you get this Lori's where she's pushing with her, like, cool guy FI.
Right.
I love this. I'm really excited. This works for me. Everyone's like, well, I want to be like Lori, so I want to do it too.
Right,
but
and
still
that's
we're
where
following the F.
Right, she is probably selling to, I would guess, a lot of FEs. My grandma would just buy the shit out of the QVC stuff. All that stuff was just always coming in the mail. She was an ESFJ. She would buy into the Lori's, being confident about the value of this.
Right.
And so everybody else is buying into it. The problem that I see is that Lori's not the one on the phone when every ESFJ is calling back in and saying, I couldn't get the bracelet on. It didn't work. And now they're trying to outsource their tea to the other, idiot. Like, hey, it's not working. It's not working.
That would be me
hard.
as well. Yeah.
Yes. I want to call in and bother you. And
Can I cancel my 3 easy payments of $666?
Right.